Well, the Red Berets' organised protest begins tomorrow morning. But what should you at home expect, and what are the police planning to ensure order? Newzroom Afrika's Nick Anderson looks at the prospects for the national shutdown. Let's take a look.
We want a good future. On the 20th of March, we have to shut down this country to show the whole world that we are concerned about the state of affairs. We can't fold our arms. But where are the doomsayers, all of those clever blacks, fools masquerading as clever people, who said, how can he announce a shutdown 2 months before shutdown? It will never happen. It's here now. They are shaking.
The EFF's attempted national shutdown protest action is now just hours and not days away. The party says its members and South Africans who have had enough of load shedding and President Cyril Ramaphosa will come together to protest in all parts of the country on Monday. But while the EFF and Julius Malema have made big promises, the DA-run city of Cape Town and the DA itself went to 2 different high courts in an attempt to block the protest. While both courts ruled that the march can go ahead, EFF members have been interdicted from blocking roads, inciting violence, and closing schools and businesses.
We have also resolved to press charges against the EFF and hold them personally liable for any damage done to persons, property, lives, livelihoods, and infrastructure that is harmed or damaged during this so-called shutdown.
John Steenhuisen, the leader of the official opposition, says the EFF has to differentiate between the right to protest and the duty to stay within the laws at all times. Despite insisting that protesters will be peaceful and not approach anyone with violence, Malema warned those not involved in the protest to not provoke his members.
Fighters, defend yourself. Anyone who's trigger happy, show them ×2 what you can do. We're not going to give the other side. Anyone who can, we're coming in peace. We're not fighting anyone, but don't try us.
Speaking earlier this week, Police Minister Becky Cele and the South African Police Force assured South Africans that sufficient boots will be on the ground on Monday to maintain order. According to SAPS, Monday will be a normal day in terms of people going to work and shops opening.
We are closely monitoring the situation throughout the country and will act swiftly and decisively against any threats of disruptions. There will be high police visibility. Anyone who intimidates, stops anyone from going to work, barricades the roads and highways, and uses any form of violence to try and stop our people from going on with their lives will face the full might of the law.
With Cele and his team having conducted more walkabouts on Saturday to assess police readiness for the attempted shutdown, it's clear that government and the security sector will look to come down hard if there is any lawlessness on Monday. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Nick Anderson in Johannesburg.